Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Everstrife demo. This just came out like a few days ago or yesterday. I don't remember exactly when, but it is a survivor style roguelite with a really neat mechanic. One of the most impressive mechanics I've seen in a long time, like just super creative. So if you like the gameplay you see here, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Okay, we're just going straight in. Currently, in the demo, there are two characters open. Now, there's the only meta progression in the demo is these stars here. So when you see like this, each of these stars cost, this one was like 500, 2,500, and then this one's 5,000. I haven't quite gotten to the second character all the way up yet, but I did get this person all the way up. And they each have different traits and different stats. I like this person personally. Spells, I haven't unlocked anything, so I'm going to assume there was nothing to be nothing unlockable, but I also haven't managed to beat the first level, which is interesting, but not super bad. So jumping in, we're going to go right here to the Plane of Hope, and no, I think I may have beaten, no, I haven't beaten it yet. We're going to go with her. So this right here, we're going to get into this, and we're going to talk about these cards during our first upgrade, and they are neat. Normally, when I see a mechanic, most mechanics you see today tend to be mechanics that you've seen either a lot, or they're mechanics that are kind of out there. They're like maybe like there's so many video games that have been made. A lot of concepts have been tried. So you don't expect to see a new interesting thing that just catches your eye and goes, wow, that's neat. Okay, so I have to kill man-eating somethings? Or we can find the yellow areas. The yellow areas is pretty tough. These are both actually... This one's actually a lot tougher. We'll try this one, though. Alright, where are our... Okay, it's in the forest. So I think that's over here. Right, okay. So we just gotta kill these... Oh, yeah, there we go. We just gotta kill these. So we got extra ones of these. When you do challenges, there's actually harder stuff that pops up. So, like, in this case, we get a lot of spawns of those guys. So we can do our quests fairly quickly. Now, here's a chest, and maybe we can talk about it. All right, so we're going to go, and we're going to grab... Let's upgrade our sword for a moment. All right, now, there is a little bit of RNG to whether or not you get a few good early upgrades. But one thing I can say you'll want to focus on... Intelligence does, oh, ow, jeez. Bunch of jerks over there. Challenges are actually meant to be challenging. That's why they have, like, so many things happening on the screen. Now, one thing you need to look at, though, is down here. Now, I'm going to start explaining the mechanics of the game here, because this differs from a lot of roguelites in a really interesting way. Oh, we got caught in a corner. Look at us, we were almost dead. That would have been tragic. Oof. Stop spawning under my feet. Alright, let's give our energy bolt just a little more juice. Alright, let's get through here. We can actually use our shield to get through here, which is good. We can just bait the rest of this stuff out here. Now, these skills have... Oh my god, right? Holy, so many of them. Build a cute little bunny, and they all pop up your feet to stop your movement. Ow. Ow. Let's get our fireballs. We're gonna die because I picked this thing. And I'm gonna laugh at myself for it. Oh, that 50 can't come too soon. Alright, so each of these abilities has a couple of modifiers that you can use. Okay, so if you look here, this is poison. This is the pattern of the attack. And this is the shape of the attack's trajectory. And that's all going to sound really weird until we get a card that lets us start fusing cards. So if you look at this, we're going to grab this. This means that this circles us. And this means that it is in this pattern around us. So this has a pattern around us, but does not come out. It does not use that as a target. Its trajectory is a random spot. This one's trajectory goes up and then down on the screen. So you like throw it like you were throwing a ball and gravity was down. So these all make some really interesting features because... Okay, I'm gonna need to put that up. If we make it through this, it will be a miracle because... Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's grab this. The lightning one. The lightning is so amazing. So amazing. All right. Let's get... I gotta kill all the ones that it spawned to. We might as well kill this boss here while we're here. Get this chest. Okay. Let's grab that agility. That way we can move a little faster. Now we're trapped in here again. We're trapped forever in this one tiny little section of the map. Alright, so we're going to take this because I think the lightning is such a cool concept. Now we have this bar, and I think, I'm about 90% certain that the number of spells down here you see are based off their mana costs and how much mana you have, i.e. for each rotation down here that we pick a random set of spells on, you do have some map objectives, by the way. For each rotation down here that you do, it can only fit X number of mana points in here. So these things can do this sort of attack. Now, we're gonna look at it, and this may end up getting us killed, but the very next time we go in, we're actually going to look at we're gonna combine a card here just as soon as we can. We're looking to combine lightning. We're gonna imbue it with the shield because this will show you like what I'm talking about, why I think this is such a creative system and very neat. Now the rest of what's here is kind of I actually like the art style. I like the way the enemies look. I like the way I feel like they could use waves, like patterns. Wave patterns would be good. That is a thing I do like. Let's get our shield toss up here. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. I would do that in a normal game. But this time I would not do that. Ow. Jerk. We attack so much faster now than we did when you first start out. It's crazy how much you upgrade in this, because you get a huge amount of upgrade. Like a crazy amount. Take that. Alright, we are going to crank up our shields, because I just did it again, and you're going to see why I'm like annoyed with myself. Okay, so here is where things get cool. So we're going to take this property, and we're going to attach it to this lightning. And this is where things get interesting. So that card is gone. We don't have it anymore. But it is now modified our lightning. Now you remember we had all those lightning things all over the screen there. Well, now they're going to do something different. And this is where I think like the really cool, you see? This is cool because we started getting attacks that we can combine and do different things with. And you can do so much creative stuff with this system. Look at this just absolutely amazing thing. So all of a sudden we have... Okay, so you know what? Like, here's an interesting one. I want to try and combine this into this and see what happens. So we're going to try that. Once we get our next combine, we'll do that. And that's honestly, I'm not even worried about beating it. I have spent literally all my time with this game playing with combinations, and it has been amazing. I did have one fail combo, and I call it a fail combo because for some reason it turned the spawning off of that weapon. but that part of the reason that it turned it, part of the reason that it kind of is a fail combo, and I can expect that it wasn't checked in, because you know they had to have tried like a bunch of combos to get this system to work and understand whether it was going to be even remotely balanceable. So since that being the case, okay, so here's my nitpick. See these? I want to be able to stack these. After a certain point, we kind of start getting all of the ones. We get everything, but we only ever get to get one of it. I'd like to be able to stack more damage, more things like that, rather than having to take some of them later on where there's like, oh, there's some drawbacks on those that I don't really want. I would rather be able to take more of these than just one. That's kind of my only real nitpick, and it seems like there's a certain point where it's hard to get new cards. It's not impossible, but it's harder. Like, you draw a lot less cards. And those are the only two things, and it happens usually after you've like selected. Oh, there's one of our towers. We can go go wreck with our disco lights. And you can do just a bunch of things with this system. It's so neat. It's like it's a very. Oh, it's already gone. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I want to take. What was that? I want to take this. Was I feeding it into that? No. Oh. It was no. It was the one. Was it the 1 star? Yeah, because these show up everywhere. Oh yeah. I was gonna try it on this, but I think that would. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. And we're going to do our hammer and see what these do now. So that'll be an interesting thing. We also eventually start getting more cards. We will, from some of the things, get more cards. Okay, they're just traveling. They don't mind being around for a long time. We do have to get our mana up because wow, it gets expensive, and just all of a sudden you're down here like we are right now, where you get 1 spell per. Oof. Our damage is on the lowest side right now. Ooh, ow. I need you to go on. There we go. Once the disco shows up, then things are working. That's all electric damage, so yeah, we'll take the between 50% and 200% card. Oh. So I'm gonna take this charge bulb, and I'm gonna add this. And we're going to see what it does. It's probably going to be objectively worse than what we have. I would expect it to be objectively worse than what we have. But I honestly don't know. Are they? What? Oh, this right here. This is why I wanted to show this game right here. Because now it's doing this rotating thing, but it's also doing what seems to be homing in on it. And it's just bonkers. Like the system itself is so cool. Yeah, we have a giant cooldown that sometimes murders us. It's going to definitely get me killed before the end. That will be why this run ends, is because this cooldown that's going on those things. Because once those things get in there, it just erases everything. Look at that. Oh, it just deletes whole fields of guys. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, look at all these chests. This system is so fun to play with. Like absolutely. I just cannot state how fun this system is to play with and just tinker with and see what it is. Okay, let's see. All right, so okay, so we're gonna try this because I've been wanting to get something interesting out of this. All right, so let's get that. Now let's see what these pools do, because now they're gonna do stuff. Oh, now they rotate. Check it out. So our don't stand in the red place now rotates, which is amazing. Restore some hit points, sure. So that poison is now very much more useful because it is now moving. All right, let's increase its damage. Let's give ourselves some. Yeah, see, we're eventually going to run out of the ones of those that we actually like, and we're going to run into a lot of the ones that have extra downsides that we're like, maybe not on. Look, they just can't get away. They just... Nope. There was a boss in there. I don't know if we can get the same weapon type again. I don't know if we can select it twice in the same run. That's kind of my only worry, is that if we can't, it might be just a little... Ooh, hey, I think... Actually, hold on. I think we just had this choice like a few moments ago. No, maybe we did. I don't know. I don't remember. I probably chose something else. But yeah, so now we can just start getting ready and seeing, like, what's going to be our next combo. What's going to be the thing that we do next to, like, just go make this stuff go crazy. This is just an insanely fun... Ooh, I don't like that one. So what I would like to do is replace that one with something else. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip this one. We're going to find something to replace that with. Alright, we got one more. Hopefully it'll give us something. Again, I think we might only be able to currently in this demo. This demo is pretty rough. Like, I'm definitely going to say that. This demo is pretty basic, other than showing the mechanic. And I think that's what the point of the demo is to show this mechanic so you can kind of go, oh, this is what this game is going to be about. And that is a neat concept. I think that's what the demo is supposed to show, because it does allow you to do these. I think these are the core mechanic to the runs, being able to make your just craziness happen. That would be my guess. I haven't talked to the developer, don't know the developer, none of that stuff. All right, missing cards. We can at least get some damage out of it when we don't have a full deck. But yeah, it's such an interesting concept, because every weapon can use almost, especially because you can stack them. Like, we're in 3 different things at this point on this, and it's just doing amazing stuff. You know, I had one where there's a lightning that like zigzags around, and I had it on the poison puddles, and the poison puddles were zigzagging around the whole screen, and it was just crazy good. Like, you would just it would just sit there and, with all the doubles up to poison damage and stuff like that, it would just start going. Like I said, it let you go crazy, and it was great. Okay, so okay, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take this, and then we're gonna do that. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, that means. Oh yes. Oh, that is such an improvement on those poison ones. Yes. Oh, please give me more skills. I don't have anything to fuse at the moment. Give me more skills, please, so I can fuse more things. I want to truly appreciate just how much the weirdness is going. Like, the only thing I wish I could get is, like, I want to get these things to move. They'll start jogging around the screen. I'll have to see. Again, hopefully they'll give us another. I think we might have used up all the attacks in the game at the moment, though. But this system is really neat. I am really impressed with this system. This is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. I almost passed on this, and I don't even know why. It was one of those when I was looking around in Steam, looking to see what showed up. Like, hey, checking through the Steam page on the demos, and seeing if there's like a good new game come out, or basically the normal stuff that I do, which is also why this is a very expensive hobby. Because I buy all them games. I want to. I so want to, but I'm down to... I am down to a lower amount of those than I am comfortable with. I need more attacks first. Oh, there's our boss. Oh. Here's what I don't understand about the boss. I keep dying. Ow. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna die real fast. I keep dying to him, but what I'm dying to is I don't know if everything around me enrages, and I'm just taking huge amounts of damage. I mean, I couldn't get... there wasn't much of a way for me to get out of that one. So you do make a decent amount. Oh yeah, let's go see what we got on our girl here. Okay, so she's gonna have mana. Okay, so let's go try her for a few minutes in the other place. Now the other place, the abandoned church, is a lot harder. That's a good lineup. That's a really good lineup. It is so interesting, like how these spells and descriptions can fit together. So we're only gonna play like a couple of minutes and we'll do some cool stuff here. So let's see. Extra cards, please. Yeah, this one you have same sort of objectives as the last one. There's like little demon areas that you run around, and eventually some of them seem to respawn, because I know I've cleared them all on the first level, and some of them have respawned. This one I haven't finished all of them on yet. I get killed before I get there every time, and it's these things. And if you get good, like, chunky weapons, you'll just take them out really super fast. Otherwise, they actually, like, hit you. He actually has a projectile he's shooting quite well at us. This character will, if you don't like, this character's actually got a neat thing, and this is, I kind of want to show you here. All right, let's, okay, I'm going to try this, and, ooh, no, ooh. Do I want the hammer with that? Oh. Oh, that could be cool. Or that. Oh, there we go. Let's try this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get the hammer in a second. We're gonna put the we're gonna try to put that poison thing on, so it'll go back and forth. Yeek, yeek. This level is way harder than the previous one. And I mean way harder. Okay. Fury, because we need the extra damage. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have. Ooh, I don't remember what. I know. I think I just took the hammer, right? No, I must not have. Okay, now I got the hammer. Okay, we can look at our thing. Yeah, so I do have one hammer and I have the ball. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get this with this. I'm gonna try and. I do wish we could see the same weapons more than once. Hopefully in the early access or full release, whenever that is. But hopefully will be something we can do. So we don't need to raise that up. We do need to raise this. Since we're only taking the property doesn't seem to really be affected by the level of the card. So unlike last time, I will try to avoid. Ow. Alright. Vitality is always nice. Unlike last time, I will try to avoid actually skilling up the hammer. Because what we want is we want these poison things to go out and back. But I think the out and returning part is not exactly going to work because they explode when they hit things. So I don't think they're going to return for anything. Ooh, okay. Phantom moths will be okay because they're easy. There's not a million of them. Some of those challenges can be ridiculously hard. Oh, okay, there we go. There's one. A little bit of extra luck. All right. Yeah, this lightning one right here. It's when it starts doing its zigzag thing, and you can be able to get that thing spinning and just doing crazy stuff. It's a it really does make this game super fun and gives it a lot of replayability because every run you could actually start and be like, oh, I'm gonna have something different here. Am I free? I am free. I'll be free after I get rid of this guy. Alright, take some intelligence. And I believe intelligence in this one was cooldown. I think the farthest I've gotten in this one was like the third or the fourth room. I haven't cleared this map yet. Ow. Ooh. If I keep standing in the fire, I probably won't clear this map. Oh. I'm not too worried about that though. Oh, I'm already in the heartbeat zone. Alright, there's our poison ball. Hey, you want to let me combine? No? Okay. What's down here? This place is bigger than I remember it being. For the moment, that'll help out quite a bit. Extra damage for empty card slots. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, it would be nice if you could grab just a little bit more, because I think that would do. Yeah, see, if you see their normal behavior is that they like arc and and crinkle cut and everything. And you can make them go out and straight patterns and things like that. It just really is just, oh, hey, we haven't even finished our last one. Kills in the name of blood. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Where did we got transported somewhere? That has not happened to me before. Interesting, interesting. Oh, okay. Well, at least we're getting our kills done pretty quick. Okay, let's get our poison done. I really want to make that poison fly like the hammer and just have a strong desire to make that happen. Yeah, it's so interesting being able to do all these different things with it because it's just like... Ooh, hello. Alright, there's one. Here's the hammer we got. We can upgrade our precious shields. Those shields are so good by themselves. It's like... I would most of the time leave them alone, although I did do one and I don't remember what combo it was, but it just caused them to be scattered all around me and they just start doing like mini circles and destroying everything in the area. So that one was a good deal. No, Mr. Thunderhammer. We're waiting for our combines. Combines. Alright. Oh! We're back! I don't know where we went. But we're back from there. Ah! Oh, there we go. Okay, so we were going to take our... what's it? Yeah, our poison ball. Oh. We're going to take the... No, the other way. The hammer. And then we're going to take the poison ball and we're going to fuse that. I think because it explodes, this was a very pointless thing to do. Yes. Because well, actually misses are returning and can hit things. So not worthless. Just not great. All right. Yeah, this is definitely like the basic concept is really neat with this because you can get some really creative stuff going on. Right now, we've got a bunch of them that we haven't even combined, and you can just run them like that, and it gets crazy, which is nice. Ooh. Oh, ow, 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 ow! That thing hurt. It shot me everywhere. Well, mana is how fast you charge, like when this thing's empty, if I remember correctly. I'm wrong, because that was just instant. I don't know what mana does then. I haven't tried making like electric arrows or anything. I might have to do that now. You can get, yeah, like I said, I got a kick out of the fact that you can just make some of these crazy things. Where are we going? Oh yeah, see that coming back thing helped us out? Oh, my nose itches so bad. So bad. Allergies. Ow, ow, ow. I need to go to sleep, but not like this game, not like this. Okay, let's go get rid of this thing. Ooh. Max life. Okay, that thing's gone. Then we got this thing in the middle. Take that damage reduction. Oh, whoa. We almost forgot something. Ow. Ooh. Those guys are mean. Ow. Oops, I just hit my headset. Ow. Ooh. Like the arm came up and just clocked the headset. Yeah, see, we start getting these ones that have like drawbacks on them, and I'm like, I don't know. I always kind of drawbacks are not my favorite. I like everything to explode more than so. So it does get kind of a bummer where you have to like take some of that stuff. And we're gonna go back over here and. I think I'm making a big old giant circle. Yes, we are. Because we have been here before. No, minus the vitality. Thank you. Alright. Okay, so if we were to do anything, let's see what that does. It's probably going to ruin my defenses, but whoa, look at him go. Let's take a shiny sword in that spot. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that is amazing. What are our swords going to do next? Ow. Ooh, ow. I'm getting crunched over here. Oh. Poison damage. Extra. Ow. Ow. Okay. Oh. There's insufficient amount of things for me to... Where did our swords go? Did I turn our swords off by accident? That might be one of the combos. I think that was one of the combos. Oh, let's see. Let's force ourselves a new draw. Oh, no, those are our swords. Okay. They're kind of cool. They're like doing their own... They're doing similar things to what they were doing, but not quite the same. Which is, admittedly, exactly what the projectile that we combined it with does. So, that is an interesting thing. Okay, let's take that. Oh, we know that does, like, interesting stuff. Oh, hey. I wonder how that would affect the swords. What would they do? Would they just spawn in weird places? Or would they do... Oh, man, yeah. Okay. Like we only have we have a lot of stuff that is still doing normal stuff. Okay, let's see that though. Okay, so we have, what was I thinking? That was which one was that? It was the poison pool, but I don't remember which one I was going to combine it with. That's all around. This is okay. Let's try that. Okay, so let's go with that, and then that, and then that should maybe get it all around us. Maybe. I feel like that's maybe a potential slots thing. Maybe we'll know here in a second. After that, we'll call it because it's already like 30 minutes. I need to get this rendering because I'm a terrible slacker who waits till the last minute to do it. I do a lot of this that day because I just have like a bunch of things I gotta do normally, so a lot of this comes the day of its release when I find these things. But hey, this is how we find fun, cool stuff. All right, come on. Okay, you draw a new card for me. Okay, but I need you to draw that card. I need to see my swords. Oh. Alright, how many draws is that? That's like 3 or 4 draws here. Come on. Give me a break, Dave. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a neat pattern. Oh, yes. See, being able to stack multiple patterns like that gives this... There's some weird interactions, but for the most part, it is really neat to see what you can get away with in here. So... Give me just 1 second. All right. 2025 is when this is supposed to be coming out. I couldn't find a release date. But, again, if you like the gameplay you saw here, and it is really neat, the most of the rest of it is very standard survivors, but that system with being able to modify how that behavior and all the cool interactions you can do is super neat. This is a demo. It is out as of the time of this recording. I will again have a link to the Steam page in the description. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, have a great day.